Going to space is a big deal for many people, so I bet many Tesla fans would be happy to hear that the first production car to make it into space and orbit the sun is the first generation Tesla Roadster. The founder of Tesla, Elon Musk, decided that it would be a good idea to launch his red Tesla Roadster into space. Today's video isn't about the Roadster that was sent into space. Instead, we will be doing a full review of the next generation Tesla Roadster. We can't talk about the next generation Tesla Roadster without talking about how far Tesla has come. Before we get into some history, here's a quick reminder that clicking buttons takes almost no effort. Please click the thumbs up and bell button to like and subscribe, as a way of showing your support for the channel. Today, we all regard electric vehicles as the future of the automotive industry. But if history is to be taken into account, the concept of electric vehicles has been around for quite a while. In 1884, the first electric production was built by one Thomas Parker. I bet you are thinking, is that even correct? It didn't stop there. From 1889 to 1891, William Morrison introduced the electric wagon to the United States. The first attempt at making electric cars was as far back as 1832, but the invention was very crude and unpractical. It took a while before it could be considered ready for consumers. Electric cars were infamous for their low top speed and range. The electric wagon that was introduced in the United States by Morrison could only go as fast as 14 miles per hour. The first generation Tesla Roadster changed all of that. It debuted as the first electric car to run on lithium-ion batteries. It had a range that covers over 200 miles on a full charge and a top speed of 201 kilometers per hour. In more than 30 countries, Tesla sold about 2,450 copies of the Roadster. Did I forget to tell you that you could go from a dead stop to 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 or 3.7 seconds, depending on which variant of the Roadster you got? Well, you can't say I didn't mention that now. Tesla gave us a taste of what the future holds for electric cars, and it was awesome. The first generation Tesla was built based on the Lotus Elise chassis, while the second generation was based on the Lotus Exige. You could have different powertrains, with the sportier version, the 2.5 Sport, putting down 288 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Elon Musk joined Tesla Motors, now known as Tesla Incorporated, in 2004. He invested about $7.5 million, took an active role in the company, and was very much involved in the development of the Tesla Roadster. He came up with a long-term strategy of developing the Roadster as a means to fund the development of other mainstream vehicles. To prove that the Roadster was an idea that could work, Tesla lent the T0 vehicle from the US company AC Propulsion. They replaced the lead-acid batteries with lithium-ion batteries, reducing the weight and increasing the range. Tesla was unsatisfied with the powertrain of the T0, so they designed the powertrain and electronics of the first generation Roadster without any help. When they were satisfied with their development, they were like, hey, AC Propulsion, you can have your car back. We're good now. Tesla stopped sourcing technology from AC Propulsion and built every part of the Roadster's powertrain by themselves. The Roadster put Tesla's name on the map and launched them right to the top of the EV market. Many Model X and Model S owners might not remember that Tesla's humble beginnings started with the Roadster. The next generation Roadster should have been on the streets since 2021, but due to the current situation in the world and shortages in materials used for production, the launch was delayed till 2023. It sucks that we have to wait till 2023 before we get to drive the Roadster, but I bet it'll be worth the wait. So, what is so exciting about the all-new Roadster? Elon Musk has promised some awesome specifications for the new Roadster. Tesla has not revealed what powertrain will be used for the next generation Roadster, but they promise a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 1.9 seconds. Better than the Model S Plaid's 1.98 seconds, and a top speed of over 250 miles per hour. The Roadster will also be able to make it down the quarter mile in 8.8 seconds, which is way more than what the first generation Roadster offered. From Tesla's website, we know that Tesla will be offering a Founders Series that will be limited to just 1,000 units. I can't tell you how different the Founders Series will be from the base version, but there are some serious rumors on the internet. One of those rumors speculates that another version of the Roadster will be equipped with second generation booster rockets from SpaceX that will help with acceleration, aerodynamics, and cornering. With these thruster rockets equipped, the Roadster will sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.1 seconds. That is absolutely mind-blowing. These numbers cannot be right. Is it even legal to have rocket thrusters on a streetcar? Who needs a car that can go to breakneck speeds in the blink of an eye? Where are we racing to? Well, the rocket thrusters from SpaceX will be an optional package, so not everyone will get their hands on these insane machines. Traditionally, Roadsters have a rear-wheel drive drivetrain, but since the Tesla Roadster will be powered by a dual-motor or tri-motor setup, it will have an all-wheel drive drivetrain. The ultra performance of the 2023 Tesla Roadster will put it right on top of the EV chart along with other competitors like the Rimac Nevera. If these numbers are to be believed, the Roadster will be even faster than combustion engine powered supercars like the McLaren 570S. We know Tesla is improving on its battery technology. The only advantage that gasoline powered cars hold against electric vehicles is range. The Roadster shows promise. Tesla will equip the Roadster with a 200 kilowatt battery that will give us a range of 620 miles. That number isn't exactly accurate because many factors can affect the driving range. The temperature outside, driving conditions, and driving style will reduce the driving range of the Roadster, so that number might only be achievable under optimal driving conditions. If you are trying to set some record-breaking laps in the Roadster, that estimated driving range will be reduced by a considerable amount. The new generation Roadster looks menacing and exquisite. I feel like those words aren't enough to describe its looks. It doesn't just fit into the supercar class based on performance alone. It looks like a supercar. When you drive this on the freeway, zipping past other drivers, be sure that people will take out their handheld devices to take pictures. Right now, the Roadster is still a concept since it hasn't gone into production yet. A lot of changes could be made before the car makes it into the production block, but the Roadster looks stunning. One of the exterior features of the Roadster that stands out is the glass roof that can be detached and stowed away in the trunk. With the glass roof removed, people in the front can experience what driving in a convertible feels like. Did I say front seats? Oh yes! The next generation Roadster has a back row of seats that don't look comfortable for full-grown adults. Sure, you might be able to fit some kids back there, but anyone with long legs would be in some level of discomfort. Still, this is a major upgrade from the first generation Roadster that had just 2 seats. The dramatic angling of the roof of the 2023 Tesla Roadster takes ample headroom out of the equation. If you are too tall, long drives on the Roadster might be a little uncomfortable. The front end of the Tesla Roadster reminds you of a McLaren 570S, or its EV cousin, the Porsche Taycan, although it is sharper and portrays an aggressive look. In the videos and renderings released by Tesla, I can't help but notice that the Roadster was lacking side mirrors. Did someone steal them? Or is some poor designer about to lose his job? The lack of side mirrors is very good for aerodynamics, and the next generation Roadster is being built to maximize aerodynamics to help it reach its full potential. This means that the Roadster would have exterior cameras serving as the side mirrors. It might take a while to get used to it, but it would be better for visibility as long as it stays on. The rear end of the Roadster reminds you of the Model S, but it looks more menacing with the word Tesla written in fine print in between the sleek taillights. In the interior of the Roadster, we should expect to see Tesla's minimalistic styling and a lot of weight-saving options. The first generation Roadster weighs just 1,305 kilograms. The next generation Roadster would see extensive use of weight-saving materials that would shave weight without compromising on strength and integrity. The concept design shows us a touchscreen that spans from the top of the dashboard to the center console. The screen will serve as an instrument cluster and a way to communicate with the many electronic parts of the Roadster. Tesla has not been kind enough to give us Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. No Tesla has come out of the factory with those features, so we do not expect it to be different in the Roadster. We might not even get the AM radio or Sirius XM in the Roadster. However, we might see Spotify integration, Wi-Fi hotspot, Netflix, YouTube, and games to keep drivers or passengers busy when they're not driving on the Roadster. The Tesla is still a concept vehicle, so has not gone through crash and safety tests. But you don't have to worry too much. Tesla has a track record of producing cars that have a high safety rating because the lack of a combustion engine allows for more crumble zones in the event of a crash. However, we expect that Tesla will equip the Roadster with all the driver assistance technologies that they have, and probably some new ones we haven't had the opportunity to hear about yet. I know you are itching to know already. The answer is yes, the 2023 Tesla Roadster will be equipped with Tesla's famous autopilot semi-autonomous driving system, with safety features like standard lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, pedestrian detection with standard automated emergency braking, and adaptive cruise control. The next generation Roadster carries a hefty price tag. You will have to pay $200,000 for the base variant and $250,000 for the Founders Series. That price is a lot more than what the first generation Roadster sold for. But if these performance numbers are true, you will be getting value for each penny spent. If you want to be one of the first people that get the Roadster delivered to them in 2023, you can pay a reservation fee of $50,000. Tesla also offers the same warranty package that all the vehicles in its lineup have. You have an 8-year warranty on the car's battery pack and motor, but Tesla doesn't offer a complimentary maintenance plan on the Roadster as Audi and the iconic R8. If you don't mind having rocket thrusters from SpaceX in your car, for some extra cash, your Roadster will probably be fitted with the package. Tesla should offer a crash course on how to drive a monster like that. Any sane person would be scared to get behind the wheel of a car that hits 60 miles per hour in 1.1 seconds. Elon Musk has always pushed the boundaries of technology to give us nothing but the best. The Model S Plaid is proof that Tesla is capable of delivering a mind-blowing performance, so these numbers should be taken seriously. That's all we have about the 2023 Tesla Roadster. As we shell out money to buy these technological marvels, let us remember to always drive safely and keep racing to the tracks. If you haven't clicked the like or subscribe button, you can still do that now. Tell us in the comments section what you think about the first generation Roadster that was sent into space. Have a great one.